Hi, I am Writer Pooja Dubey, and I am going to start another series today, and this is going to be about inspiration. In this series, in every episode, I'm going to pick up something that inspires a story out of me. Well, inspiration is actually everywhere, whether you're reading a book, or you're watching a movie, or you're listening to a song. Anything and everything can actually give you an inspiration to write something. So today I'm going to talk about getting inspired by songs. So I'm going to talk about both Hindi and English songs. The songs that immediately can give you an inspiration to create a story, because this channel is about stories from me. So I'm going to talk about stories. भंवरे की गुंजन है मेरा दिल, कब से संभाले रखा है दिल, तेरे लिए तेरे लिए तेरे लिए तेरे लिए. Don't mind my voice, it's not that great, but this song is beautiful. So whenever I listen to this song, there are two kinds of effects that are on me. I definitely listen to the lyrics, and the lyrics are beautiful, and I also get into the mood of the song. So this is a romantic song, so definitely whenever I listen to this music, I think of romance. So any story that's gonna come out of me is going to be a little romantic for sure. No guarantee, because I can catch any vibe, but yeah, in this case it will be a romantic story. Now let us take a close look at the lyrics. I haven't prepared anything, okay, so I'm going to just think of an idea for a story using the lyrics that I actually used. भंवरे की गुंजन है मेरा दिल, कब से संभाले रखा है दिल, तेरे लिए तेरे लिए. Now this guy is actually talking about how lively, how bumpy is his heart. He's like a happy-go-lucky kind of a person. Maybe he was like someone who really wanted to have someone in life who he could love, but he was not getting it. So he was keeping it protected for the right person. So he was actually searching for the right person. So from this idea, I can think of a story where there is a man who wants to have someone who he loves, but he doesn't believe that there's anyone who is exactly the kind of person he looks for. He's actually looking for a person who he could feel for, and that is why he has never given his heart to anyone. So there's this guy who is very busy with his business. He has started his own business at a very young age in his career. He used to work, and he was so brilliant at his work that his company gave him 3 promotions in just 2 years, and then his success just quadrupled in next 2 years, and he got like 6 promotions in total. So this guy was a genius, and one day he thought that if I could do so much for my company, the company that doesn't even belong to me, how about I start a business and I do all this for my own company? If I can make this company grow from X amount to 10x in just a few years, maybe I can grow my own company from 0 to 100. So he started his own company, and he had a best friend. His name was Sunny. Sunny was the only person who he would really talk to and spend chilling time with, but otherwise he was mostly busy with his work, with his business, and every time he used to work really hard. He used to think only about what he's going to achieve in near future, but there was a lack, something was lacking in his life. So he was just sitting on his sofa and watching television, and his friend was there talking to his girlfriend. He said, Why do you have to keep, talking to her for so long? It's been almost 2 hours and you are continuously talking. What a waste of time. So his friend Sunny said, how do you understand? You don't even have a person in your life. Whether it is a waste of time or not, you can only figure out when you are into it. Love is the most beautiful feeling in the world. So this guy said, it's a bullshit. Okay, love is nowhere. Love doesn't exist. And I'm not interested in it. I'm only interested in my business and my success. So his friend asked, and what after that? What after you get the success? Who are you going to share this with? Why do I need anybody to share it with? I am me. I can share it with myself and I can enjoy my life. How? By working? His friend asked. Yeah, my work actually gives me satisfaction. It gives me happiness. It gives me joy, and I keep working so that I get more joy. You mean more money? Sunny asked. Yeah, more money and more joy, everything. But in his heart he realized, when his friend had asked him, who are you going to share it with? Bloody, he had no one to share it with. His friend was going to have his own life and he was actually planning to marry the girl he loved, and this guy, he's going to be left alone. So what should we do? He wondered, you know what, I'm going to leave everything to life. If I have lots of money, I don't need a partner. Don't need a girlfriend, or I don't need a wife. He kept convincing himself, but he could not stop feeling the gap that was suddenly realized. So next day when he was going to office, he started his car, but something was wrong with it. It was just not working fine. Yet he kept trying and trying and trying, and then it started. He was seeing there was a red indicator coming on the screen, which indicated that something was wrong with the engine. And he thought, maybe I should drop this in the garage and get it for the repair, and I can take a cab to the office. Or should I just call people in office itself? Maybe my car will reach the office. His office was not too far, so he decided that he'll go to the office directly and he'll call the repair guys in the office itself to pick up the car. So but unfortunately that was the day of regular off. Nobody worked on that day. That was a public holiday, but he loved to work and that was the only thing in his life, so he was going to office. So in between, his car broke down and he called people for help. The service guy said that today is a holiday, sir, so it will take some time for us to arrange the things for you. He said, yeah, I'm perfectly fine, I'm gonna sit here and wait. So he kept sitting there and waiting for a person. Inside the car he played some music, nice music. After a while he got bored and he got out of the car. He was in a area where there were all trees, green trees, actually something like a kind of a city jungle, where he would see all the greenery and no buildings around. That was a shortcut way to his office. He loved it, and it was such a nice breeze flowing and he was really enjoying it. He closed his eyes and asked himself one question loud. I'm enjoying this, and I'm enjoying it. I can enjoy it even when I don't have a business, I don't have money. What difference does it make? If only I had someone to enjoy this with. Even if I had no money, I would still be able to enjoy it. You know what? This is all because of Sunny. I mean, he has put this in my head. I don't need this, he told himself. He called the service guy again and asked him how much time he'll take. And the service guy told him that I'm gonna take some 20 more minutes. So yeah, after that, he had to wait for 20 more minutes. So he kept standing there, watching the trees sway with the wind, the leaves fluttering, and he just kept admiring the beauty of nature. There was a feeling of love that was bubbling inside him. But that love was for no one but self. The love was for the nature, for self. After all, love is love. Whether you love a person, whether you love a thing, or whether you love yourself or anyone who is in your relation, love is love. So he felt love, and he kept standing there. After a while, he saw somebody who was standing behind a thick trunk of the tree, and the person kept coming, a bit outside, then went inside, then outside, then went inside. It was appearing as if this whoever that was, he was trying to hide. He got a glimpse of the person when it moved a little far, and there was a long hair flowing from there. Then he realized, okay, this is some female who's trying to hide. But who is she hiding from? He wondered. And that too at this hour on a holiday in between the jungle, which is not exactly a tourist place, though it's beautiful. But why is she hiding? Is she in trouble? What has happened to her? He kept wondering. He thought maybe he should go and check out, but that was none of his business. He was not in love, but he wasn't a selfish guy at all. So he really felt like helping that girl. And what if she's not some damsel in distress, but she's someone who's a kind of criminal who is standing here, and the moment I went to her, I go to her, she's going to pounce on me and with a knife, and then she would want my car. What would I do in that case? Oh, come on. He told himself that I cannot be such a foolish guy, but at the same time I am a bold person, and I'm not afraid of anyone. I am strong. I can fight a girl. What's so big deal about a girl? Let me go and let me check out what's wrong with this girl. Why is she hiding? Is she really hiding from me? And if she is, what if she is someone known to me? So he decided to go and check out. Sorry. Okay, so next what happened is something I'm going to tell you in my next episode. Till then, keep yourself busy with getting inspiration and start writing stories. Thank you.